Good morning, students. Today I am going to explain about the storage tiering. The storage tiering, okay, it is a technique of establishing the different storage types, or it may be a tiers. Okay, the storage tiers, okay, which is nothing but it is one of the storage disk. Okay, see, we are going to establishing the different types of storage disk. Okay, and here we are going to what is that? We are going to storing the write data in the write tier, okay, or it may be write disk. And see, this storage tiers, okay, they are going to, like, basically they are going to what is that, works on the different service level, or it may be different service level requirements. Okay, that requirement, it should be a minimum cost. Then they see the storage tiering, okay, they are going to, like, works on the two types of tiering, that is tier 0 as well as the tier 1. The zero tier, okay, they are going to configure as the fiber channel drives, or it may be a state static drives, okay, that is SSD drives. Okay, these two drives, okay, they are going to frequently access the data with the low cost in the tier 1 storage. Okay, at the same time the tier 2 storage, okay, they are going to keeping the less frequently to access the data. Okay, and with the help of the different storage tiers. I am repeating once again. See, the storage tier 1, okay, they are going to use for the SSD as well as the FC tiers. Okay, this should be very low cost as well as the, okay, they are going to access the, like, they are going to frequently access the data in this tier, as well as the tier 2 storage, okay, they are going to use for the SATA drives. Okay, that this SATA drives, it is one of the driver like name. Okay, they, like, this is also one of the fiber channel cable. Okay, because we are going to transfer the data from one system to another system. Okay, we are going to use for the different what is that, cables, or it may be drives. Okay, such that, okay, we are going to use for the SATA drives. Okay, that this drive we are going to use in the tier 2. And see, this tier 2, okay, by using this drives, okay, we are not frequently use the data in the tier 2. And here whatever the data, okay, which we are going to show the high performance drives, as well as the, okay, reduce the low cost of the storage. See, as well as, okay, we are going to implement the storage tiering can be implemented as the manual, or it may be a automated process. Okay, the manual storage tiering, okay, they are going to use for the traditional method. Okay, where the where the data has to be stored as the administrator, and that's that data, okay, we can monitor in the storage device. Then, okay, I am going to move on to the two types of the storage tiering, that is intra array storage tiering as well as the inter array storage tiering. Okay, see, the inter array storage tiering, okay, which is nothing but, okay, the array, okay, itself array means the, okay, the array within the array storage tiering, that we call it as the inter array storage tiering. Means the, okay, the storage disk, okay, within that one more storage disk, okay, that disk we are call it as the inter array storage tiering. Is here the storage tiering, okay, they are going to implemented has the has a manual. Okay, manual as well as the automated process. Okay, the manual storage tiering, okay, it is the traditional method. Okay, where the storage administrator, okay, they can monitor the storage workloads periodically, and they can moves the data between the different tiers. Then, like, the manual storage tiering, okay, they it is one of the complex as well as the time consuming storage tiering. And the and the automated storage tiering, okay, they are going to they are going to storing the data, okay, in the different movements between the storage tiers, okay, they are, that can be performed as the like non periodically. And here the, okay, the data has to be moved between the various tiers, okay, that can be happens within the two implemented storage tiering, that is intra array storage tiering as well as the inter array storage tiering. See the intra array storage tiering, you look at this diagram. Yes, the intra-array storage tiering. Okay, it is a process of, okay, storage tiering within a storage array. Okay, it is called as the intra-array storage tiering. I am repeating, the process of storage tiering within a storage array. Okay, this method we are going to call it as the intra-array storage tiering. Okay, it can be enables the efficient use of the SSD as well as the fiber channel. Then one more is, okay, SATA drivers, okay, that is SATA drives, okay, within the storage system, and like that can be provides the high performance as well as the low cost optimizations. And the storage tiering, okay, they can be operated based on the logical unit number. Okay, this logical unit number levels, okay, they can perform the different storage tiers months. Okay, that logical unit numbers, okay, they are going to what is that, they are going to segmented, or they are going to divided into multiple logical unit segment. Means suppose, see, one device, okay, it's having the one logical unit numbers, okay, that one logical unit numbers, it's it's having the very bigger value. Okay, that value they are going to what is that, segmented, or they are going to divided as the smaller value. Suppose, okay, the one disk, okay, it's having the 100 value. Okay, that 100 value we are going to divided, or they are going to fragmented as the sub values. Okay, that 100, okay, as much as possible, okay, we can divide it, that that value we are going to store in the multiple storage tiering or multiple storage devices. Okay, after that, every every sub storage disk, okay, we are going to stored is the one of the metadata, or it should be one of the big storage disk. Okay, see, this is what the intra array storage tiering. Okay, then the tier 0 and tier 1, okay, they are going to move entire logical unit as a active data from tier 1 to the tier 0 for improve the our storage performance. Okay, such that in the tier 1, okay, they are also perform the logical unit numbers has a inactive data. Okay, but tier 0, okay, they are going to perform the active. Okay, but tier 1, okay, they are going to perform as the inactive data. See, this is the difference between the tier 0 as well as the tier 1 in the intra array storage tiering. Okay, but it should be repeatedly, okay, but yeah, it should be repeatedly until that loop will be a exit, means until that value will be exit. Okay, till that it should be a repeatedly, okay, it should be a repeated. So this is about the inter array storage tiering. See, that's what, okay, they have given the one logical unit storage array in this figure, how that can be subdivided, or how that can be fragmented into multiple times or multiple devices in the second figure. Thank you.